Okay, so, I found some more Masters of the WWE Universe figures. Yeah, it's been a while. The last one of these I would have opened up was Mr. T. that was months and months ago. So, there's been just nothing for these on the shelves. Every time I go to the store, I just see empty shelves since, like, I think, like maybe a month or so before Christmas. Just nothing at all. And then finally, I popped into a random Walmart on my way home from work, and I found the new wave. Most of the new wave. I found three of the four figures, and I bought all three of them because I don't know if I'm ever going to see them again. Because, like I said, this has been really spotty lately. So I got all of them except for Ricky Steamboat. He was the one that was missing. So I've got this one, and I've got Macho Man, the NWO Macho Man, and Roddy Piper. So I'm probably going to real quick bang all three of these out, and we're going to do three videos right now. I'm going to shoot them, but I'm going to parcel the videos out over the next few days on YouTube, so they're not just all hitting at once, since there are three of them. So I figured I'd start with the character that I know the least about, which is Becky Lynch, because, like I said, I'm not that up on modern wrestling. I watched it a lot when I was a kid, so guys like Roddy Piper, I know very well. Becky Lynch, I don't know hardly anything about. I know she's very popular, and I know that recently she had to step away for a while because she was pregnant, and apparently she's had her baby, so she's probably going to be coming back soon, I think. So it says, Becky Lynch, the man of WWE Eternia. She calls herself the man, even though she's a woman. I don't know. It's wrestling. You get goofy nicknames. So there's a nice piece of artwork of her on the back, of course, and stupid antivirus window just popped up in front of me. Get out of my way, rudeness. God, I wish I could figure out how to turn the. I would rather have viruses on my computer. Like, if I'm gonna have shit that's popping up, all these windows and pop-ups and everything, like, I might as well just have viruses. It's really annoying to me to have, like, these things that keep popping up being like, hey, I'm keeping you from viruses. Yeah, get out of my way. You're behaving like a virus. Whatever. Anyway, so it's got a nice piece of artwork of her on the back, and she's smacking Jake the Snake Roberts with a snake staff, so that's kind of ironic. And it says, she's defied the odds, disarmed her opponents, and demolished every obstacle. Soon, everyone in WWE Eternia will learn this is the man's world, and they're just living in it. So you can, it's got illustrations of her. You can put the shield on her, and power posing, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and open her up. Becky Lynch, and she of course comes with the so-called collectible booklet, the collectible leaflet. We'll get to this in a second. Let's go ahead and get her out of here. And everything, of course, is taped up in this little baggie. So let's see if I can get it loose. Handy dandy X-Acto knife. My constant companion in these videos. And her accessories are the same accessories as Tila, except for they're in gold instead of the burgundy plastic. And the shield has the man printed on it, which when I pulled it out of the bag, it didn't read too legible because of all the markings that are sculpted into the shield. But oddly enough, when I hold it up to the camera, it's much more legible that way. Oh well. So let's set her accessories down for the nonce. And she, of course, is held into her package with the infamous rubber bands. So let's get those off. And I can tell right away this is a really nice figure. It's got a nice likeness of Becky Lynch. And the hair color is a nice, vibrant, orangey red, much as her hair color often is. And you can see it's got braids in it. It looks really cool. And it kind of makes me think of this is one of those figures that if you just collect He-Man figures, if you don't really collect the wrestling figures, this would probably also still be a good figure to fill out your collection, since she looks like she fits in as a Masters of the Universe character. And in fact, if I can find another one of these, I'll probably use it to make a custom of the DC mini comics Tila. Not the Battleground Tila that was in the full-size DC Comics, but the one that was in the second wave of mini comics that DC Comics made, where Tila had her hair down, and she didn't have, like, the armor like Tila normally had. She had kind of like it looked like a tank top with some gold trim to it instead. So I figured she would be, like, really easy to just sort of repaint into that version of Tila. The one thing that would set it off that would make it difficult would be the forearms. You see how the forearms are painted black, like right at the elbow? That means I'd have to repaint those some color or another. I don't know if I'd try to repaint them to be skin, or if I'd just try to have like longer forearm guards and paint them white or gold or something like that. But you can see that she's got like this dark gold sort of detailing to her. She looks really nice. And I'm assuming that much like the Tila that this shares a mold with, yeah, the staff is a little thick for her hand. And much like that Tila, I do wish that she'd come with a sword. The handle of her shield is really rubbery, but I think I can still get it in there. Yeah. I can still fit it into her hands. So anyway, there's that. Let's have a look at the collectible booklet. And there is a nice piece of Becky Lynch in the front art there. Actually, come to think of it, like, I could probably make a pretty decent Red Sonja figure out of this, too. It would probably require a little bit of resculpting, because you'd want to have, like, the chainmail bikini. And there's, like, some, a little bit of slight detailing on the tummy. I'd probably want to basically resculpt the entire torso. But the head would be good for Red Sonja, I think, definitely. And I think the body would have the potential to be reworked into Red Sonja. It would take some work, but it could be done, and done really well. Okay, so the first, the standard sort of write-up that's here, I'm not going to read that again. Height, 5'6", oh, can't talk. 5'6". Superstar powers, talks the talk, walks the walk, breaks through glass ceilings. Foreign objects, staff of the warrior goddess, the manhandling shield. I'm not going to touch that one. All right, so let's look at the comic book, the comic strip that's on the inside here. When the universe was first created, the ancient elders prophesied the true champion of WWE Eternia. And then it's got a picture of Becky Lynch, like, looking over a bunch of the other wrestlers fighting. A man shall come with hair of straight fire and a fighting spirit undefeatable by even the gods themselves. And then it's got her smacking Macho Man with her snake staff. But the prophecy was wrong. It wasn't a man who would be the champion, and then like kicking Faker John Cena in the face. It was the man. The man has the power, and she's doing the He-Man thing, but with the snake staff instead of the sword. Which, like I said, I would have liked it if she'd come with a sword. So, and then on the back, it's got cross-sell artwork of the other 4 figures in the assortment. And that's pretty much it. So, Becky Lynch, cool figure, recommend. That's pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to start filming one of the other episodes now, and that'll probably be up tomorrow. Alright, take care, bye.